So, welcome back to session 18 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. A rather interesting time of things you've had recently. Making your way down through the third floor of the dungeon, that is built alongside the Sargath River. You cleared out a bunch of drow from one of the sections of the collapsed dwarven town, and making something of an alliance with the goblinoid camp, the hobgoblins, in the other larger part of the collapsed town. You explored around a little bit and encountered one of the pests that they'd been placating for a while. A child-eaten giant that had been serving as a trading post of sorts, in his vague disguise. But in the effort of that, you lost one of your dear friends who you met 2 days ago, Geldax, the lamplighter from Waterdeep, a captive of the drow who you rescued. Having taken a short rest after that, Geldax lies dead but well tended on one of your beds. What is it you wish to do from here?
Were we going to discuss our next moves?
I think that was the idea, yes.
Yes.
So I think I ended saying I wanted to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, you cast Pass Without a Trace. It
Yeah.
just doesn't affect me.
Yeah, so we can talk pretty much whatever we want in here.
Yes, you were quite easily able to have a conversation without being of a habit.
Well, those guys are doing that. They're also having a short rest. Right? You guys are also having a short rest?
Didn't we have the
Yes, I think
short
so.
rest, then talk to him, then come back?
No.
No, we put
No.
Geldax in here and then we went to talk to him.
And then
Yeah.
okay.
In any case, by the time you are finished your conversation, you have had the benefits of a short rest.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, cool. Not me.
I mean, yes,
'Cause
you, but
No,
whether
like,
there's any benefits for you to take is then the question.
there is no benefits because I'm not taking a short rest. I'm literally just gonna leave the guys and go do something else.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go find some drow.
Okay. Are you bringing Sergei with you, or are you going solo?
I'm going solo.
Can
If I brought
have you-
Sergei, the other guys would come with me too.
Can I have you make a stealth check? And
Ah,
the
sure, let
others
me
of
get
you
my
make a
dice out.
perception check.
Am I the most perceptive?
Probably, but you can all make a perception check.
Holy.
First roll the oh, sorry, Dan.
Oh, yeah. I'm too focused on other things.
Oh yeah, entirely so.
Even with a natural 20, I can't beat that
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
Just because he tries to stealth away doesn't mean I stop him, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
You notice him sneaking off, or
Mhm.
you notice him leaving without you.
And I will let him.
I got an 18, so the other guys don't notice me.
Yeah, no one else notices, just
No.
Do we still have that rule book document?
Yeah, still exists. Should be pinned in one of the channels. What are you after?
Just double checking something real quick.
It's pinned in character building.
Thank you.
I was just going to bring up that in the rules we talked about trying to avoid splitting the party intentionally, as
yes.
well as this being not a good idea in general. Because while Letsea is powerful, he's still a sorcerer,
Yes,
and we're
he's
only as
doing.
powerful as our team.
Yeah.
Yes, and he is doing this
So stuff
because
like,
of
yeah,
who
stuff
we
like
lost.
that is not a hard rule. It is a, as much as anything, it's for the sake of keeping everything concise for me to be able to just keep track of multiple things, or rather, not having to keep track of multiple locations.
If you guys weren't having a talk right now and you guys were actually going off and doing other things, I wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, it's purely because it's during the short rest.
Yeah, and I wasn't planning on taking a short rest.
So, you would collectively know from what the hobgoblins have told you. In the last couple of days, you have wiped out the vast majority of the drow forces on this floor. There are still some left. There is a little outpost by the river, but you don't know. As far as you're aware, that's probably the last of them on this floor. Now,
That's where I'm heading.
There are other dangerous things about. And actually, that works out quite nicely. As you are leaving, what's her name? Sorry, Lucana. Azrok's wife, comes and addresses you, gives you a little bit of advice. Given your propensity to attack powerful things, it might be... There are a couple that we would rather you not attack, if you'd be so kind. In
Okay.
the tunnel just heading south from here, there are two of the side chambers. One of them has it's called. Don't mess that up. That doesn't help. Otu, an aboleth. An aberration of sorts. It lives in our garbage pile. It is our garbage disposal. Please don't
Is it
kill it.
Aboleth?
Not an aboleth. It's an aberration.
Yeah.
Aberration is the type, and aberration is the type, and aboleth is a particular prominent type of aberration. And Otyugh, Otyugh, is...
Oh, the Otyughs, yeah.
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 It's weird, but it eats their garbage and they're dead. Which is really useful to them, and they don't want you to kill it.
We won't kill it.
Yeah, just steer clear of the garbage pile. There's nothing of value in there. We make a point of it.
It's garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. Goblins are very good at making sure we leave nothing of value behind.
Oh yeah, I know that.
The other is twofold. There is a ambassador from Skullport in one of the buildings, dwelling in one of the buildings here. He is a mind flayer. He is not attacking us. Please don't attack him. We do not want to be at open war with Skullport.
Why
Fair
not?
enough.
He brought with him a bodyguard of in the form of a undead beholder, which is stowed quietly away in one of the other side passages just immediately south. It would probably be best for our relation with the ambassador to not kill it.
Fair enough.
Just thought I'd give you a heads up on those before you leave and solve more problems.
Yeah.
But thank you for solving the problems that you have.
You're welcome. Let's say it probably sounds very sadistic just talking to this person.
They would not
Just
be
letting you know.
concerned by
Hmm? What?
that. These are goblins. This is a warring tribe of sorts, and they have all manner of adventurers come through this way. There is not much that phases them.
Good. I was just letting you know.
Yeah.
Cool. Whereabouts is the river campsite thing?
Head southward.
Well, he's doing that. What's it called? So we're just gonna go for. We're gonna go get whatever. What was that knife? Right? Is what the wife of the.
The knife is
the
Skullport.
quest that you have been given is. Sorry, where's Letsea? Oh, lost her.
Peeing
Oh,
myself.
sorry. You hadn't gone to find the you're welcome to
No,
back
I didn't-
until you get to the checkpoint with a bunch of problems. So the quest that you had been given, the magical knife that had been stolen, was stolen by some dark dwarves who then went to Skullport. That's right. It's the best part of the information that we.
I got to that point.
Alright, so at this point, we're kind of over these guys. We're gonna go get that dagger back and kill a couple drow on the way, and then we want to cut ties with these guys, right?
Good with
If
that.
that is what you want to do.
I don't necessarily want to overthrow them. While what they were doing was not great, I understand there wasn't much of an option for them. Or at least they didn't see much of an option.
No, there wasn't much of an option for them. The situation they were in was very much a matter of they could have this problematic and uncomfortable situation, which, especially for goblins, is not uncommon and is not beyond their expectations of life. Or they could all die.
Yep.
And then you lot came in and killed the boogeyman. So, yeah.
I'm still not sure we should just leave them.
Well, there's not much we can do. I don't want to just declare open war on the entire army of them because one guy decided to do what made a tough call. There's way too many of them that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but I think that's the issue. Because what's stopping just another big thing from walking in, declaring the same thing, and them continuing, and then someone else like us coming along and doing the same exact thing in a few days or a few years?
Nothing, but their choice was that or death, so I mean, I kind of see what they did. They're also goblins, and it's pretty much acceptable within goblin culture.
But we could do something to help them so they
Not
don't have
really.
that situation in the future.
What's to say whatever person is in power after this guy doesn't do the same thing?
Well, I'm not saying that, but yes.
What would we do then to help them?
Not sure, still trying to figure that out. But I definitely
go
think it'd
ahead
be
and make
worthwhile
a-
at least helping them.
Go ahead and make an insight check. Tanalith with advantage.
Okay. Insight with advantage. Why is this not doing it? The wrong one. 12.
That was intimidation. What's your insight
Oh.
modifier?
Oh, insight. I hit the wrong one. It's supposed to be +3.
Okay, so 14.
14.
The other two of you can also roll.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. So. Tanalith, you had some insights about Azrock last time.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I was just
as
about
you
to
were
ask
talking
about that.
it was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Those insights seem to be correct. If you
Yeah.
remember what they were.
He's blind.
You've heard, you and Kale have heard a couple of rumors from some of the goblins as you went past, to the effect of questioning Azrock's recent leadership choices. Particularly, he gave up the eastern portion of the town, which is where you had encountered all of the drow. He gave up that portion of the town with barely a fight. He had his forces retreat back into the western half, and questions as to why he did that. No one is questioning his choices around the giant. No one takes issue with that. That made sense to them, and that also predated the drow. You get the impression, based on the information you have and the timeline you can piece together, the dagger, the magical dagger, helped him in how he was leading the camp. So since that dagger has been stolen, he has not been willing to push combat.
So I guess we could help. That may answer our questions there about how we can help them
Possibly.
by getting that back. Whether that's the magic behind it or at least the perception of power behind it, is what's stopping them from having the control they used to have. Which, if we have an ally with this much control on this floor, that would be helpful to us in the future when traversing floors.
Well, where I'm at is something needs to be done about them, because if we don't help them or something else, or do something else to remedy this situation, the situation's just going to repeat endlessly, and that's going to be worse for everyone. I have arguments about whether or not it actually was reasonable what they did, but I realize those arguments aren't going to get anywhere currently. So I would prefer we at least do something. And if this dagger is going to help, I prefer we get that, but I'd also suggest we at least talk to them about having someone else in place with this dagger, since the current leader sounds like he's not fit for the position necessarily anymore, unless this dagger is what is healing him or something.
Yeah, it's worth seeing what the dagger. Let's see what the dagger does.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what the dagger does first, and then go from there, I reckon.
You of course need to find it first.
Yeah, it's in Skullport, so I guess that's where we're headed.
There is another, the other matter to tend to, which is lying on one of the cots there.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is
We should
we
just
wanna
take him
do
back
it-
to the surface.
Eldax did want to go home.
We should bring him back. How much time is that going to take us to bring him back to the surface?
It depends how much time you want to take doing it. You have at least to some extent the service of the goblins on all 3 floors that you've been to.
True.
So while the other parties that frequently come through might still have a fight on their hands, at the very least you, assuming that there's an unbroken chain of inhabitants with those goblins, you should be able to traverse the top 3 floors safely for the foreseeable future.
Okay. So do we want to do that first? Do we want to bring Geldex home?
Well, yeah, we should bring him home. Then Skullport. Then figure out what to do next.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, Letsea.
Yep.
You, I'm assuming, unless you want to have done otherwise, have made your way winding through the tunnels past the various hobgoblin checkpoints, explaining where you are going, and fairly easily convincing them that you will be fine, that you won't need any help dealing with them.
Yep.
The rumours of you lot single-handedly taking out the boogeyman, the Oni, has spread quite quickly, and it is also now marked on your identification papers that you are free to travel with the blessing of with the blessing of Azrod Dropper. So you're able to make your way quite easily to where you need to go, and you are directed where to go.
Good.
Where you are currently standing, which you might need to find. Yep.
I found it already.
So the room that had the elemental, the earth elemental, is just to your east.
Yep.
You are then on the passage southwards. There are a number of hobgoblins and bugbears that have gone further to the other part of the town and are starting to sweep through that. these 3 bugbears have been stationed here to keep an eye on the drow who were potentially coming up through this passage.
Cool. I'm gonna head down.
Go for it. Are you going quietly or openly?
I'm just going openly. I do not care if they hear me.
Okay.
I'll say this. Letzia's not in his right mind.
Okay. Can you make a charisma saving throw for me?
23.
You're still pretty capable, regardless.
Yes.
This is Letsea we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Person who is +9 charisma save.
Yes. Just give me a second. I will grab my dice.
Yep. It's always a good sign when Tim has to go grab his dice.
Oop, what did I press?
What race are you?
Me,
Yeah.
He's half
half
elf.
elf.
Okay.
Yeah, at least for a
I
little
think
bit.
half elf is like the most popular race in the game by far as well.
Oh, certainly one of them.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I know when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, within the first few days, it was the most popular race and had millions upon millions of characters as half elves. I think it's a similar statistic in normal D&D as well, because it's got elvish bonuses but looks kind of human.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure I had the ability to track Letsea if need be.
Do you?
Ah,
Mostly.
what are
Potentially,
you
if my
thinking
rolls
to
are
use for that?
Favorite enemy.
Okay.
Just being half elf would give me advantage on survival checks to track him.
Okay. What else?
We wouldn't really need to track him. If we asked any of the hobgoblins, they'd probably tell us where he went.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yes, I'm just thinking if he like went, we wouldn't know how far he went, kind of thing.
So you may continue to proceed. The sounds of the river grow louder as you come down this way. You also notice the ground rises somewhat.
Now, Tim,
Yes.
I can see that.
Can you now? You can indeed.
Yeah, I can.
Did you see a
So-
number?
So
No,
you-
I can see a drow right at the edge of my vision.
It's probably the ones we walked past down near the harbour thing.
Thinking that's where I am, I would assume so. And thinking I came here to fight these things, I would assume I found them.
You would also notice he can see you.
Yeah. As you
I
step
will
back,
have
is that why
you
you...
roll initiative?
Nah, thank you. Does drow have the same dark vision as half elves, I'm assuming?
Better.
I think they had better, yeah.
They're better. Do you want to add me in so I can put my initiative
Yes.
in? It's just sitting here, I just can't do anything. Good to know this is going to be a fair fight for Letsea.
I'm still not certain that's a fair fight.
Which way?
I think Letsea can easily still do that.
Yeah, potentially.
Depends what's there. And when it gets back to us, I'll make a comment about that exact issue.
If I need to run, I can run.
So you are faster than that one. So as you approach, the drow sees that you are coming. But you are able to get the first shot off on him. So
Just going to do a firebolt on him.
go ahead.
Let me just see. Yep. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Work with me. 16 damage fire.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. So, the drow, wandering around idly a little bit, holding his crossbow, sees you coming, turns to you, raises up his crossbow, and then the crossbow clashes to the ground, springing the bolt off, which clatters off the wall. Anything else you wish to do with your turn?
I'm gonna step up another 5 feet.
Yeah.
Cool, that's all my turn.
Now, you would see over the you would see enough to notice that the ground rises up a little bit, just a little bit ahead of where you are, to a bit of a raised platform. It then
Like this.
yeah, it then seems to open up after a little way. There's enough light to see the perimeters of the walls, and there is a light across the other side on an even higher platform that will actually you can see a little bit of movement up on the far side with the firelit, but not much more.
You're staying up here.
Yeah. So that is
Yeah,
another
I can see it. Liver.
yeah, that is another 4 feet higher. Sorry, 2-3 feet higher than where you are,
Cool.
or than the,
Yeah, all good.
platform where you are, on the near side. Sorry, my words are not coming very well today.
You're fine.
But because you cannot see those three, they get advantage on their attacks. That will be a dirty 20, 23, and another 23.
Yeah.
Sorry, would have been disadvantage. Sorry, just realised that because they are shooting beyond their normal range, they would have disadvantage. So one of those will miss.
Cool.
So
And that's why you sometimes stay at longer range.
Yep. You take 8 points of piercing damage, and can you please make that is between 2 attacks. And can you make 2 Constitution saving throws for me?
Oh. First one's 23.
Yep.
And the second one is 21.
Okay. You are reasonably familiar with the tendency of drow to poison their bolts, to poison their weapons.
Yeah.
All right.
Luckily, I have a good con.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Back around to your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna step up 10 feet, so I can now see all three of them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna twin a first level spell slot.
Yep.
Of Chromatic Orb.
Okay. Roll to hit on each of those.
I'm gonna hit the left guy and the right guy. Not the guy in the middle, leaving him. And damage, I'm gonna be doing... I'm gonna do acid damage because I've seen how effective that is.
Yeah.
Cool. So, the one on the left, 28.
Yes.
One on the right, 27.
Yep.
Where's my 38 days? And that's gonna do 17 points of acid to the left.
Okay.
And 22 damage to the right.
Okay. Rather a lot.
And I'm gonna roll a d20 for wild magic. It goes off, I rolled a 2.
Yep. Roll your 100.
At least I don't have anyone else to kill besides
That's
myself.
right.
You have the drow.
That one?
Cool.
number.
That's so stupid. 32. Cabbages sprout abundantly within 30-foot radius.
Not again.
Again. Every time.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that happen. You might not quite know it, but there is a passageway through there, which is definitely within 30 feet of you. So,
There's also one through here.
yeah, that makes sense. But there's one, there's great big
Around this
long
corner
wall
that I
all the way
can't
through
see.
there, but all the way back up
Okay.
and around is the passageway along there.
Yeah, okay.
So the hobgoblins who are guarding that area suddenly see a bunch of cabbages start growing out of the cracks.
Oh no. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Give them free food.
I mean, yes. I don't think they actually ever disappear. No, they don't. They don't disappear. They don't have like a... After a minute, they just disappear into nothing.
The drought. Why did you keep doing that?
Hang on. It's a bonus action.
You still have your bonus action?
Yeah. I never use a bonus action, mate. I'm gonna quicken Firebolt and shoot the last guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 hits. Okay. Roll damage.
Does 15 damage kill him?
Let me check that quick. Sorry. $15 does not.
Cool.
Which means that his turn, he's able to cast darkness around there. You also then hear him shout in Elvish.
I understand
No,
Elvish.
in Undercommon.
Okay. I don't understand that one.
Yeah.
Reinforcements.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not hard to get the idea of what he's saying.
Help. Need
and
help.
you can very much hear the pain in his voice.
That's good. Glad
So,
someone else feels that pain too.
let me check how far away you are. Okay. The good news is they don't have Devil Sight.
Ah,
So
it means they can't see through darkness.
They can't see through the magical darkness innately. But they can still take random pot shots at you.
Yeah, go for it.
So... Looks like Sure. So, there are going to be a bunch of bolts fly through your way. Can you roll a d4 for me?
3.
So d4 minus 1 is what I was going with. There are 4 bolts that fly through. 2 of them go nowhere near you, they scatter off the bolts in the darkness. But 2 of them do get to where you are. And that is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
And a 10. Sorry.
Nope.
So 2 of them scatter off the walls in the darkness, 2 of them scatter off the walls just beside.
That's the first time someone shot at me and missed all of them.
They're shooting at disadvantage.
They're shooting at disadvantage. My AC is 13.
That was close.
Yeah. Without the cloak of protection, it would have hit me. Go.
Which brings us back to your turn.
I'm gonna actually go up this passage here. Just have a quick look.
That is an excellent question, which I had not looked.
Sorry. Apologies.
No, that's fine. So the floor here, is stained with blood and strewn with a dozen spent bolts from hand crossbows. Or at least
Don't have devil sights though.
No. So there are bloodstains in the corridor and a couple of scattered crossbow bolts. If you do continue further, the first chamber you'll come to has very much more of that.
I'm not gonna be continuing further. I'm just gonna stand here and hold a firebolt for if anyone passes through this line of sight. Any drow, I should say.
Yes.
At what point has our short rest ended?
I think it's already ended at this point.
Yeah. So Letsea would have set out fairly quickly, before, rather fairly early in that process.
It took me a while to get down here.
Yeah, it would take him a good bit of that time, especially if he's going slowly and absent-mindedly.
Which he would have been.
So you are able to make your way down if you'd like, although I doubt you'll be able to get there in time to actually join the combat. You could, however, take over the drow if you would like to do that.
There's what, 3 left?
There's a couple. There can be more.
Is there a good amount of reinforcements coming
For whom?
for the drow?
No.
There was very few left on this floor.
Mm-hmm.
More
I will at least
more
have
would have to
said-
come from elsewhere.
After we were
Isn't-
starting to gather our things and move on, I'll say that Letsea ran away in the middle of the night, or not middle of the night, but middle of like shortly after we settled in. I don't know
Isn't
where he went.
Skullport only just down the river though?
It's a little
Yeah.
way down the river. Not that, but that's not where the drow have come from, Rob.
Okay.
The drow are not Xanathar. So, what does who wish to do?
Do we want to go meet up with, or try to track him down, or wait and assume he's coming back?
Oh.
He's powerful, but is also a sorcerer, so
Yes, I would say we should go find him, but I will make a note that if we want him to not go rogue and do things like this again, which jeopardizes and risks a lot, we should consider leaving him until he asks for our help. So by means, we can all go and find him, but I personally will not interfere until he asks for it. Because otherwise there will be no learning.
So spiteful of you, Ralph.
It's not spiteful, I'd rather see you learn and stay alive than you rush off in a fit of anger and get yourself killed.
Thank you.
So if you do get hurt, I will step in, but if you're not getting hurt, I'm not going to interfere until you ask for it.
I know. I accepted that as soon as I left, without telling you guys where I was going.
I will point out, Sergei would be still sitting in that room with the others of you. He would not do anything you would say, he would just insult you.
Yep.
But
I can speak to him.
his
though.
life is not bound to yours, Letsea. If you die, he still persists, and you are more than welcome to take him over as your primary character if you die.
That would be really cool.
Okay. That'd be funny.
If he became
If
a
I-
full
if
character
I
and you took
die.
over him, that'd be awesome.
I can speak to, like, he does understand me because I speak Goblin.
Oh yeah.
Would there be any way I could communicate with him enough that he would listen, that we're genuinely trying to go to Letsea?
I will leave that up to Letsea. But for now, Dan, how long are you willing to sit there waiting for the draft to potentially come after you?
Like I'll probably head back up to at least this point so I can see a bit better.
So again,
A bit better into the darkness.
wait for a round, 2 rounds, 2 minutes.
I'm basically waiting for the darkness to drop
Okay.
because there's no
So about
point
a
running
minute.
into the darkness. And they've wasted a spell slot on casting darkness, which they can't see through, idiots.
Yes, but it does prevent
better-
you from doing anything.
I've seen enough of this that I'm not gonna rush into this. Don't need to rush into these things. Can just wait them
yes,
out, because
after-
eventually they may just drop it.
So, after a minute, the darkness does fade.
Can they see me?
You are currently behind cover, so no, they can't see you. You also can't see them.
Yeah. They can see further than me, so they'll see me before I see them. Is the background to my turn, or are you just like...
Um, where did that go? Sorry, I have put something, I think, on the wrong line. I want to resolve that. So, you don't notice them coming after you at this point. Make a perception check for me.
Cool. $21?
Yeah. It seems you hear quiet whispering, and you hear the sounds of a bunch of people trying to be very quiet.
Well, that's good. Cool.
What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna come out and just duck behind this wall here.
Yep, you're able to do so safely. You don't notice any active drow about.
I motion myself like I'm not in the wall. Damn it, I hate moving myself and then jumping across the map. Like that. I've done that, okay. And I'm gonna re-hold Firebolt for if I see anyone come into my line of sight.
Can you make a stealth check for me?
Sure. 20, dirty.
You get the impression that they are not aware of what you're doing. They are presumably still holding whatever preparations they have. And again, more of that quiet whispering and planning. Actually, one of them, in doing that, one of them takes a misstep or something in trying to tuck themselves into a corner, it seems. They seem to be hiding around that corner there.
That's good.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pop out. Come over to this wall. Until I can see one of them, which at this point I can see two. And I'm gonna cast a first level Chaos Bolt.
Okay. As you do that, they are all standing there ready, waiting for you, with their
Oh yeah,
crossbows
I know.
raised. Sorry, let me just also check where you are. Yeah, just be. Can you? Actually, no. I'll go with initiative order. As to dealing with the reactions. So, firstly, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
16.
That succeeds. You're caught right on the edge of a sudden burst of light, and the walls and all the loose objects on the ground are left glowing. You are not affected by it.
Do I recognize that spell? Have I ever seen that spell?
I don't know. It's a low-level spell. It's Fairy Fire. You probably have seen it.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You definitely have seen it. It has been used.
Yeah. I figured it was Fairy Fire.
But you succeeded on that save.
Yeah.
So, next group then gets their held shots off on you.
Is it the whole group or just the two that can see me?
So there's there are 3 groups among them.
There is-
which are in different orders.
Okay.
Those 2 both hit. Gets a natural 20. Sorry, he's a disadvantage because of the range. So that is a natural 18. That's lucky. So you take 3 crossbow
Is it
bolts
these
behind
guys
you.
who are shooting me?
Yep, so it's 2 of those guys. Ooh, let me get 2 of those guys. One of them was a little slower on the uptake. The scorch mark on his shoulder probably helping that. And there's a bolt that comes from across the river.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Thank you.
So that is
How many con saves am I doing?
3.
Cool. Thank you.
Third one, 8, 12, 16. A total of 16 points of piercing damage. Between those 3
Can you
bolts.
tell me the DC for the save?
Just roll all 3 of them for me.
The lowest I got was 19.
Yeah, okay, that'll succeed. Drow poison is not terribly potent. Or at least not that which is readily available to most drow. So you are able to shrug off the poison, but you do also take a couple of bolts. Your held spell goes.
Yep. So I'm just shooting at the first guy that I can see. This guy
Yep. It's Chaos Bolt, it doesn't change much.
here. Yep. Gonna hit. So. I would tell you, but it's 28 again.
Yeah.
This dice loves rolling 19s.
Ooh. Good die.
Yeah. Okay, so that's there's going to be 14 points of force damage.
Okay. He has a particularly good constitution, it seems.
It was It was double 4, by the way.
Yep, excellent.
I have to roll to hit the next guy, don't I?
You do.
New attack roll, yeah.
Which one do you think it would go to, left or right? Or north or south?
Let me roll for that. It would go north.
Yep.
I'm guessing a 26 hits.
Yes.
To guess. It's gonna be poison damage.
Okay.
And I rolled 12. It's going to be poison because it's 2 6s.
Yep. So.
Sorry,
bolt-
13. Rolled a 1 on the d6.
Great. So the bolt, your bolt of energy hits the first drow, blows clear through his shoulder basically, and then catches the third drow's bolt, crossbow bolt as he looses it, and blows it back towards him, amplifying the poison damage from it.
That's good. Oh yeah, that was the guy that was already mostly dead, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does a 22 hit?
And 22 hits.
Would you believe I rolled 3 6s on 3 dice?
Given your dice, yes, I believe it.
So that's 18 poison damage to the last guy.
Yep.
And I don't think there are any more. I also can't speak today. I don't think there are any more enemies within 30 feet of that guy.
Okay.
The guys across the river certainly aren't.
They are too far away, correct?
Yep.
So the doors.
Or a few other guys are just sitting there waiting.
Yep. That guy doesn't get a turn anymore on account of being dead. These
That's a good reason you're not gonna turn.
There's still one guy there, isn't he? Did that 18 damage not kill that last guy?
No, it didn't.
Oh wow.
I rolled basically maximum hit points for the two of that group, which is why they both survived.
Annoying. So annoying.
You got good damage rolls. I got even better health rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that was
That's
your
my whole turn.
So that was your action and reaction to
Yes.
prepare that spell.
Yeah. Oh, I jumped out and cast it. I didn't actually react to cast that one.
Yeah. However, it works out. So
Yeah.
these two are then able to make another set of attacks against you. That is 2 14s.
That both hit.
Excellent.
I don't have anything to do about my AC.
11 points.
Oh, actually, for one of them, I'm spending 2 luck points, 2 sorcery points.
To do what? Sorry.
Bend luck, so I'm reducing their roll by 4.
Excellent. Green or blue?
Blue.
Blue?
Yep.
Bad choice. Sorry. I rolled the 2d6s, one for each of them. The green one got a 6, the blue one got a 1. So the 6 hits you. So that's 8 points of piercing damage, and please make a con save.
$24.
Yep, that'll do it.
Are you
These
getting
guys
low
just
over
can't.
there?
I was just above half HP when that guy just hit me. So I'm just below. I'm on 18.
Okay. 2 more crossbow bolts will come out. Come out from across the river.
So is that with disadvantage? Or
Yes, they have disadvantage, and
Cool.
one of those is a 14 still.
Cool. That hits.
And you got that one. So
Yay!
5 points of piercing damage. They have better crossbows. 5 points of piercing
Yeah.
damage and a con save for me.
Hi, 21. You can't poison me, Tim.
Apparently not. Your turn.
Cool. Well, now that those two have used their turn and all of them have held their actions to do stuff, I'm gonna step out to, I don't know, right here.
Yeah.
Now, I can see that there is black there.
Yeah, so the ledge obscures your vision beyond a certain point. Should actually move that back a little bit.
I know there are people over there. Oh, there we go, I could see people over there now.
So, you can see just above the ridge there's a couple of crates and then a couple of well-armed drow crouching behind those crates.
Yeah, I'm sick of those guys right now. Yeah, screw it. I'm just casting Fireball over there.
Cast Fireball.
Like, centered on that crate that one guy's hiding behind.
Yeah. What's your DC?
16.
One of them succeeds, one does not.
And one does not. I don't expect him to live.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a fair assumption.
I am not sure yet. They have a lot more health than random.
How much more health do they have?
3-4 times as much.
Well, that's good. I did get an even number, so it's easier to half.
Excellent.
What are you rolling? Oh, you're rolling their health. Okay.
Is Letsea gonna go down today?
Probably.
Keep making dumb decisions like this, probably.
You're welcome.
Surprisingly enough, I rolled the same hit points for both of them. So what did you end up with?
40.
40 total?
Yeah. So 40 to one, 20 to the other.
Okay.
Said it was easier to halve.
It was. The 2 crates do also shatter from the blast and are left smouldering. Anything else you wish to do with your turn after you roll your d20?
Thank you. Just low numbers cause this to happen, don't they?
Yes.
That was a 3rd level spell.
So 11 or
I rolled
lower will
it.
trigger.
I rolled a 2.
Yep. What's your 100?
What's my 100? D100. I rolled a 14. Hard finding these hundreds in all of these dice.
You cast Thunderwave centered on yourself.
Yeah, I've never done that one.
No, you haven't.
I need to actually look what Thunderwave does.
Yes. It's going to be a Constitution saving throw, I think. Maybe Strength.
I believe so.
15-foot cube. That hits that guy as well.
It is centered on yourself. So, 5 feet out from you in each direction.
Yeah. That's a con save.
So go ahead and make a con save against your own DC.
Yeah, I'm fine. 19.
Yep. So you take
2d8.
halved.
Halved, yeah.
So that is 4 points of thunder damage.
And I'm not pushed.
You are not pushed.
Say 4?
Correct.
You guys anywhere near at this point?
We haven't been moving.
Both of the 2 drow who are here are, you can see, are very close to dropping. Like one of them has a massive force damage hole in their armor, and their shoulder looks non-functional. And the other one was poison that it took.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is looking visibly weak.
Cool. I'm
But both of them
quickening
still have their
a
crossbows raised to
chaos
you.
bolt. I'm quickening a chaos bolt.
You
My
can't
last
cast
2
more than
sorcerer
one
points.
leveled spell in a turn.
That's true.
I didn't catch that last session until after it.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry about that.
I didn't catch that until this morning.
Yeah, it wouldn't have changed much anyway.
Actually, that's fine. I just on my move to get down here. I'm gonna quicken firebolt at this front guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah, I have to actually hit these things. 21.
21 does hit.
Does 10 fire damage kill that one
It
finally?
absolutely does.
Yeah.
He, collapses down, drops the crossbow halfway through, reloading it.
Good.
The guy beside him then will take a chance to roll at you. That is a 21.
That hits. Roll a 1.
6 points of piercing damage in the con save.
Uh, 21.
You've gotten a 21 3 times on those con saves.
It's a 15 on a dice, okay?
I know you've got a decent modifier on it. I'm just
Yeah.
amused by the statistics of it.
Yeah, I'm probably
I
gonna
trust
die
you.
here.
Can we start making our way towards him?
Yes, you would be
Are we
getting
still
fairly
looking for him?
close at this point.
Probably they would have heard the thunder wave.
Yeah,
It's
the Thunderwave
300
would have
foot. It
echoed.
goes out.
The Thunderwave would have echoed through. Actually, frankly, most of the floor would have heard the echo of that, even if just instantly.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, you guys have never heard that from me.
Nope.
You've never heard a thunder wave from me.
That is a natural 2, and the other is a total of 15 to hit, which will hit.
Hang on. Yeah, go for it. I'm out of sorcery points.
That is.
It doesn't matter. I go down.
What do you want?
I'm on 3 hit points, and then their modifier will beat me.
Yeah, their modifier is 4. So you take
Yeah.
10 10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Can you also make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Sure. 19.
Would
Okay.
would
Not
poison give you
poisoning me.
disadvantage on death saves?
Don't have poison.
Yeah, no,
He
but if he
resists
did, I
poison, but
meant.
it
I'm
would-
curious. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious if it would or not.
Alright, time to rescue Letsea.
So, can you all of you to the side, how urgent do you think you would have, how urgently do you think you would have gone after him once you had finished your rest?
We would have casually been strolling, trying to find him, knowing he
Yeah, I
can
reckon-
usually take care of himself, and then hear the thunder wave and then start to look more urgently.
Can you,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if the Thunderwave would speed us up because we do know he has, because his wild magic often goes up. We know he's a bit chaotic and random stuff happens.
Yeah,
So
but
would
you
that
never
but
said
we've
that
necessarily-
never heard. We've never heard
Never
him
heard that
cast
before.
But we've heard
Yeah,
other
no, but we've
casters
heard
cast it.
lots of random things come off of him. So
Yes.
would we necessarily be hurried by that?
But we would have recognized it as a powerful. Would we have recognized it as a powerful spell being cast somehow?
I feel like we'd hear a loud thunderous noise and we'd assume it was magic, but that's about it.
yeah, you would know, and
Because I feel like
it would be a reasonable assumption that there is a fight going on, so it's at the very least worth getting to that quickly.
Yeah.
So,
Also, if Letsea is using leveled spells, and we know he's using his more powerful magic, it means it's probably more urgent.
true.
so can you each please make me a either athletics or acrobatics check?
Got it. 23.
14.
Did I roll that right? Hold up. Yeah, the first one's the correct one.
There's not much in it anyway.
Yep.
So where are you lot? You still sitting in your room?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, did we decide whether or not Sergei would have listened to me had I told him?
Make a
Goblin?
persuasion check for me.
Persuasion.
Oh no.
Well,
He would have been listening to you.
he could have at least understood me. I knew
Oh yeah,
that
he would have understood you.
He would have
Letsea, do you
understood
think
you,
a-
but
Do you think a 12 would
It-
persuade Sergei to join them?
I think a 12 wouldn't have. But as soon as they left it, he would have heard the thunder wave, and I think that would have persuaded him more.
I think at the distance.
Would he
of
hear it all the way back in?
Because that's
Cool,
been
if
going
he didn't
through
hear it,
the
he's
length
not-
of the town as well.
Cool. He's not coming.
All
Do
right.
I get a chance to persuade him or no?
well, you can't talk to him, can you?
Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I made him not speak common.
Yep.
I think I just numped a tunnel outside the map. Give me a second.
Yay!
Moving groups.
Sniff.
Great fun. Well, don't you? So you can wander down and chat with them, sure.
Your death saves happens at the start of your turn, right?
Correct.
Right. So let's do this.
That looks.
Does anyone else have a means of stabilizing Letsea?
I have the means
I
of
have-
making sure he doesn't get hit more.
I have
have a
spare
healer's
the
kit.
dying. I have spare the dying.
Can
And
we
I
get a
can
focus ping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Focus ping.
Tim, are these?
Thank you.
Oh my,
Thank
pulled
you.
me as well.
Yeah, I know.
Are these drow that were here, like in the wall? Or is there like a space there?
Why is it lagging so much?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
I'm not lagging.
There is a bit of lag.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
you take out that last drow, or is he still standing?
No, he's still up.
Okay, good to know. So
It was just this guy that got me down.
the others are not far behind at this point. Far enough. He just had his turn. Letsea, please make a death save. You do
Yep.
have your wild magic feature to be able to roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm glad I did it. Because that's a natural 20.
Brilliant.
And he didn't need us.
What was the other roll?
16.
Yeah, okay. So you would have been okay. But you are up with 1 hit point, prone at the start of your turn.
Cool. I am casting Hypnotic Pattern on up here.
Okay.
Where is he?
I am
South.
right here.
From where? Oh, south. Okay.
So like
So,
past
the
these.
Are we
bugbears-
able to
The
move?
bugbears are guarding that passage specifically.
Okay.
Okay. Are we allowed to just move down there?
With your movement speed. So please roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
There it
Okay.
is.
Come on.
Every roll is good until initiative.
Oh yeah, always.
Go. Alright, I'm done with that d20.
Fairly poorly.
Can they all make a Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
I know this is concentration, and I know I'm on 1 hit point.
Wisdom saving throw. That is. That is a 15 and a 9.
They both fail. They are both incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
But
And my wild magic goes off.
because they are Fey ancestry, they have advantage on saves against being charmed. Which means that then becomes a 16 and a 24. Sorry.
Oh, rude. it's not sleep, though. I was being charmed, right? Yeah.
You have the same feature,
Yeah.
which is a very useful
Well,
feature.
my wild magic goes off, so...
Yes, it will do.
Ooh, prone 1 HP, wild magic going off. That's
What do you want from me?
man, that's a rough situation.
Why is it a rough situation? Tell me.
Because if you nuke yourself.
Anything that does damage will damage you, and will drop you again.
That's fine. I've got nothing to worry about.
You don't know we're on our way yet.
No, I have no idea where you guys are.
But what he does have is boundless confidence.
Yes.
Roll your 100. What's the number?
I always have boundless confidence. What makes me such
we
a
ruin his
weird
confidence?
character?
Should we try to lower that confidence a little bit?
Tim, I rolled a 9.
That's why we're letting him do his thing until he needs it.
Well, we need to.
What does that come up to?
I cast 5th level magic missile, so that's 8d4.
7.
It's 3d10. What? 7?
It's
3 in
plus,
first level.
It's 2 plus
Plus
the level
4.
of the spell.
Oh, 7. Yeah. Yeah, okay, 7.
At your
Which one are you sending to who?
Well, the first one's going to go to the drow that's next to me.
Yep.
I'm just going to roll the damage now.
Yep.
So that's 5 damage to him.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you the effect of it until you've done all of them.
I'm just going to do one... Yeah. I'm just going to do one more to him just to make sure that he's dead.
Yep.
That's another 3 damage.
Yep.
To him. and then the rest of them are going to go to the other drow that I can see,
Okay.
which is the one on the box. So this is going to be 5d4. So the first
plus
one is
towards
5. Yep. First one's 5 damage.
Yep.
Second one is 5 damage.
Yep.
Third one is 4 damage.
Yep.
And the last one is 5 damage. Sorry, that's 4 or 5. That's 4. Fourth one. So fifth one is 4 damage.
Drow beside you collapses against the wall with the force of that blast. You let out that hypnotic pattern in that area. It all shifts with light, and the light then stabs them.
Yeah.
Just for good measure.
Good point.
They don't like that.
Before that happens, I am standing up,
Okay.
and I'm using 15 foot of movement to get to here.
Okay.
Almost like being behind this dead drow.
Yeah.
There's nothing left. There's not much left of that drow because he died by acid.
Okay. That means that they have advantage on the attacks against you because you can't see them, but they have the disadvantage cancels it out because of the long distance. That is a 16 and a natural 20.
They both hit. Are they going to do in one hit? Are they going to do 50 points of damage?
No. But you
Cool.
do get hit twice, one after the other,
So the first one will down me.
and the second one will take a
Death save.
death
Fail.
save. And can you make two constitution saving throws for me?
Sure. Watch me not get poisoned now. Oh look, that's a 15, so that's 21.
Yep.
And that's a 16, so 22.
Dan,
Stop trying to poison me, it doesn't work.
Dan,
The last
don't you
arrow
ever
that-
lose that dice.
That was 2 different dice, by the way.
Oh.
By the way, the natural 20 to get up before was on a different dice besides those 2.
Don't ever sell your collection.
No.
No, never. I only use these 4 sets for all of the rolls that I do. Except for the D6s where I use one of my 36 D6s sets.
You mean the D6s that you got a nat 1 on earlier?
Yeah.
What nat one? No, that was one of the 4 sets. I don't use the D6s besides the Chaos Bolt with the 4 sets. The D6s for the Fireball I use for the 36 D6s.
Ah.
I use different D6s for different
Alright.
spells.
Alright.
Okay.
Which brings us around to Kale.
Where are we?
Is it me? Because I got lower on the initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got them sorted in the wrong
Yeah,
order.
Reverse.
They look in the
They're
opposite
wrong
order there.
I
Sorry.
know.
about that.
Like, what is going on?
Jax. Sorry.
Wait, is it? Yeah, you're letting them have a go before my death saves?
Ooh,
Sorry, I'd had your turn and the Drow's turn in the wrong order.
Okay.
So the Drow should have shot you first.
Yeah.
I can get to
I
it
put them
like
in the
there.
wrong order when I resorted it for the new editions.
Yeah.
Right.
I can get to there, and I tell them to let me through, or let us through.
No objection.
No objection.
That's
they
my
heard
turn.
what's coming down from here.
You can use double your movement speed.
Oh, that's a lot of movement speed.
Like, because you can dash.
Wait. Oh yeah, I've already dashed because I have dash as a bonus action. So I still technically have my action, but yeah. Oh wait,
You
can I
can
use
dash
my
as well.
action to dash again?
Yes, you
That's
can.
right.
Oh,
Let's do that.
Then what you do is you get fighter to
Monk,
get action
yeah.
surge,
Oh yeah.
and then you put haste and expeditious retreat on that, and you do all of that as a moderately high level monk to bat.
Yeah.
How long does pass
Congratulations,
without
you now
traits
break the speed of
last?
sound.
It would
Yeah.
have been. It wore off by now.
There you go.
Okay.
Tanner?
Okay, so
Yeah, it's
Take your as much movement as you like in the relevant direction.
so I can get to here.
I can't see around the corner.
That's 50. 60. And that's as far as I can get with my dash.
Just 15, so I can go another 20 feet.
Unless I take an action surge.
Don't do that for me, mate.
Yeah.
I can go here, and then I can dash. Dash is movement again, right?
Yep.
10. I can go to there, I think is as far as I can get. Unless, do I have anything else?
I think Tim's finally gotten the idea of how to kill me.
It was
Separate him
your
from the group?
Yeah.
It wasn't the separation. It was put them at range out of my line of sight.
Yes.
If I can't see them, I can't attack them.
Yep. They're in the dark, and you're too far away to see them. So they are attacking with advantage, and you can't target them back.
But also, they're not attacking me with advantage except for out of range.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to get better bows.
A little bit.
Alright. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Just given how I messed up the order of things, I will let you make your death save before their turn. But your turn proper will be after theirs, at least for this round.
Yeah, that's all good.
So go ahead and make your death save.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. So that is now 1 success, 1 failure.
Yep.
They are going to try and shoot you, which is very much with disadvantage. That is an 11, which does not hit you.
Nope.
Your turn. You are able to crawl about if you want to.
I'm just gonna. How far are you allowing me to crawl?
So your movement speed is halved, and you are prone. So it is one quarter of your normal movement speed.
So like 5 feet. It's a quarter of 30,
yeah.
7.5 or something.
Yeah.
So I will let that round
So-
up to the 10.
Can I move there? That's 10 feet from where I
Go
was.
ahead and make a stealth check to see if you can hide yourself against the bend of the rock.
17.
Yep. You at least have pretty good cover.
Cool.
Jax. Oh, I realised I wasn't
Yep.
actually showing the relevant section. Okay. You're up.
How far away are we?
A little way.
Still pretty far.
Rallis still has the best chance of getting to me first.
Yeah.
I realized I had an extra 30 steps of movement, or 30 feet of movement that I didn't use.
Why?
Spell slot.
Oh, okay.
I could have used Misty Step as a bonus action.
Don't use spell slots on me. Just to get to me quicker.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Just like I said, don't use action search to get to me.
See, I didn't.
Oh.
I probably should, considering
didn't.
how close to death you are right now.
You don't know that.
Exactly.
We
But
don't
we
know
don't
that.
know that.
We are hearing lots of fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hearing them try and hit me at this point.
Tan and Carol,
Okay.
go ahead and make your movement through.
Thirty, 40, 45, 50. I think I can get right in front of the hill. And
So I
that's
will
my
point out
that's my turn.
The logistics of this. The point of dashing, the dash action, is you are moving without you're moving without engaging in combat.
Right.
So it's not not necessarily that you're just sprinting full pelt. It's you are moving quickly, and that is the thing you're focusing on. Rogues are able to move even more quickly, but again aren't able to then do other more fiddly things which they would do otherwise. And then you've got a bunch of other things to that effect. So, in combat, the reason it takes the action is because you're moving for longer and moving a little more than moving faster. So the 30 foot movement speed is half of your time is moving quickly, and the other half is doing something else.
Right. No, I get it.
It's George.
Only one of them left. Did one of them die?
You don't recall killing any of them, but you were unconscious at the time.
Well, I'm saying from the magic missile. I know this one died, but I wasn't sure if the other guy I was shooting would died.
Not that you're aware of. Now, where was I? That is a 15 to hit, but you have a +5 to your AC.
So that's a no.
That's a no. The bolt comes through the darkness and chips off a shard of rock that lands at your feet.
Yeah.
You have your turn. Please make a death saving throw.
15.
That's another success.
That's my entire turn. I'm not going to move this turn. I've got half cover here. I'm fine. Hitting you.
Yeah. I don't know why it's displaying that either.
What? Over your head, says Jax.
In the thingy. Oh, there we go.
In the thingy.
In
Or when it
the
says
initiative
Turn
table.
order. Yeah.
Oh.
Which of course I can't see on the camera, so it doesn't happen.
Oh, look, I can see Jax.
So is he somewhat conscious currently?
Yes. So the way that I rule unconsciousness from combat is you're on the edge of consciousness, you are wounded, bleeding out, not able to continue the fight. So he has...
So he can somewhat see though.
He can see somewhat, and he can... I don't know what I wrote about communicating. It's limited.
I would say I cannot see you.
Also,
because I am.
You're right.
Well, he's right at the edge of my dark vision, but I'm not facing that way.
No. Frankly,
Yeah,
you've
no, that's
probably-
fine, don't worry.
you've probably got a 1,000 yard stare into the wall directly opposite you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, one second. Okay, it doesn't require action. Easy.
Um,
Okay, I need to set up a few things here real quick.
but what you definitely do see of him is that he is slumped against a wall with something like 6 crossbow bolts stabbing into him from a couple different angles.
Been way more than 6, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the ones that are actually stuck in you as opposed to a glancing hit.
Yeah.
Because again, hit points
Can
is
you-
not just an act. Hit points is not damage; it is your ability to stay in the fight.
Hold on a
What are
second.
you doing with a black square?
I've almost got it ready. Tim, are you able to make 9 copies of that black square?
Oh my god.
I just give you a token for it.
Yeah, it would be nice. But oh well, this works.
How do you want?
The first one can start. So it's centered on this. The first one can start there, and then it'll cover over to here, if you can see that ping there, and then try and go to it down there and make just a big square there.
Yeah, so a square area that
Yeah.
is safely in the middle.
Yes, yeah. And then as Letsea is laying there bleeding out, he suddenly sees just a veil of darkness encompass him entirely, and he can't see a thing.
Looks like one of my friends
I
has
should-
arrived.
I should have used a different method than these black cubes, because now I can't see through it, even though I can, but oh well.
And I can barely see them either,
Yeah.
which is awful.
That's what happens when you're always in darkness everywhere.
No, that should do it. Let me make sure those go to the map layer, so that you can actually do stuff. Is that
Oh,
your
yes, yeah,
turn?
that works, yeah. Yeah, is it
Okay.
covering these ones as well?
Do you want it to be?
Ideally.
So you just
So it's not, so they can't just, so I just want to make that a big square of darkness so nothing can just walk through and then be, like, see him suddenly.
You know, the alternative is that you just cast darkness.
Yeah, but then I don't get to use the cool ring.
And the ring isn't an action.
No, the ring just uses a charge.
It
Yeah.
is still an action.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is an action to use a magic item, unless it specifically says otherwise.
So I looked in it, I don't think it said action on it. Oh, yeah, it says using action. Okay, yeah, just normal darkness then. That works.
After all
I
that.
missed that bit.
After all that, just read and then we'll get there.
In that case, I can just pull the darkness token.
That's awesome.
Boom, darkness. So, Letsea, your vision already clouding between blackness a little bit, your vision phasing in and out, suddenly goes very dark. It seems very geometric for a second before it just settles into a more natural black fog.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
your
just
turn,
gonna put
Silver?
this back on.
Yes.
10?
Alright, so
Down.
30. Get to about there.
Excellent. Make it up to
That's
Cal
it.
before he then runs off.
Hey,
Go!
I have to relay.
Yeah.
You gotta tag me first.
Go!
But I think, wait, what?
And this is why chase scenes don't work with conventional movement rules.
No.
That's my regular movement.
We've
Then
already been
I-
through this with chase scenes and these characters.
Oh,
Yes, I
So
Yeah.
have a better idea of how to go about chase scenes now.
Thank you.
which I mainly
Yeah.
learned from doing that scene.
Yeah, I know.
Noticing
It was
how
just
can
that
work.
one. Yeah.
Well, I made it into the room and I see blackness.
You do.
Yeah,
You
as
also
always.
see. You very much would have seen that Sylvanus was one who cast that darkness.
Mhm. And that's my turn.
Okay. They are going to. You see and Cal, as you come up, you see two crossbow bolts scattered along the ground, having come through the darkness. But clearly did not find them. Let's hear.
They now have disadvantage as well. Because of the darkness, they can't see me.
They have a bunch of different forms of disadvantage there.
Yeah, okay.
You are prone, so you are a smaller target for them to hit. You are at a further distance than their crossbows can normally reach, so you're in the extended range, so that imposes disadvantage. You are in magical darkness, so I actually rolled in the first place to see if they even knew where to shoot. And then you're behind 3/4 cover, so your AC is 5 points higher.
Yeah, cool. I rolled a natural 20 on death save.
Excellent. You see the darkness coming in, and it's just you fight it. No, you'll pull through. You'll get yourself up. You can make it. Wait, this darkness is real. I won't let the darkness take me. It's not trying to.
Around me again.
So once again, at the
combat,
start of your turn,
pretty
you
much.
have 1 hit point. What from?
I'm gonna stand up. And at disadvantage, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt into where I think the drow would still be.
Can you? Sorry. First thing I'm going to do. Can you take 2 levels of exhaustion, using the
Ooh.
single point penalty per?
Yeah,
Sorry, coming up from 0.
That's every
without
D20
magical
roll,
hit.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, can you make a perception check? Or,
I'm in darkness. I can't see
Oh.
anything.
all right, fine. Would you rather make it a history check?
See if you remember where they are.
Perception was 19.
Or is it
History
trying to
was
remember
19.
what this darkness is?
I rolled a 16 for perception and a 19 for history. I rolled a 19 either way.
Is that with that 2-point penalty?
Sorry, 17 either way.
Yeah, there you go.
They end on the same number anyway.
So you do have a pretty decent idea where they were, where they were coming from. I mean, you've got arrows pointing directly to them.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Thank you so much. And it's -2, isn't it? So I'm just going to minus that off the dice. So that's 21.
21 total.
Yeah.
Well, that does just hit. Because they've got a bit of cover.
Yeah,
with a
I
hand
figured
as
as
well.
much. Wait, what cover? The boxes I blew up?
There are also there's the ledge.
Oh yeah, the massive ledge.
So that does hit.
That one's 15 points of fire.
Okay, that's a cool roll.
I rolled a 9 and a 6.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in this corner where I apparently can't get shot from what I know.
You rouse yourself, woke yourself up. Good. Turn through a bolt of fire and then just relax against the wall again for a second. Sylvanas?
Yeah.
Yay.
You see all of that. No one else does, not even.
Yep. I'm going to go straight into the middle of my darkness.
Looks like you can see the guy over the far side.
Oh, he's all the way over there.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you see my problem.
Interesting.
You see his head.
Has he got
sorry. You see him recoiling from a bit of fire, but he was crouched down behind the higher ledge. So it's a good 3-4 feet higher than where you are.
And he has cover there, right?
Correct. Not full cover. Just partial cover.
There's two ways I could deal with this. I'm just going to go the easier way for the moment. I'll use Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay, roll to hit.
That one's not going to hit. That one's not going to hit either.
Nope.
There is a reason I'm hitting. I have a +9 to everything.
Yep. You
Yeah, I was...
blast up some chunks of rock from the edge of that ledge and scatter them into his face, but nothing more concerning to him than that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can see darkness at this point.
He has a light. And then Cal.
That light will extinguish if it touches the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen
Would
this
I-
darkness before, though.
Oh, goody.
On the previous turn, would I have had enough of an idea of where Letsea is before the darkness was cast?
So
Okay, so can I cast Healing Spirit on him as a bonus action?
that is a single 5-foot space.
Yes, but it's range 60 feet.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can get exactly the spot. Otherwise, you'll get just next to him.
And
Just next to me, I guess.
it was almost an 18. Or almost
Oh.
24, I should say. Alright. I think I have a token for that one. Yeah, I do. So where do you want it?
Just actually, inside.
And then for my actual, I will attempt to move through the darkness.
Is that a bonus action for Healing Spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
And then I'm gonna dash through it and almost fall in the water.
Please go ahead and make a survival check. I'm not going to give you disadvantage because of the it is your favourable conditions.
Survival check. Please be a better roll. I don't know. 22.
Yeah, you're able to. You saw enough of what the layout of the ground was like, dead bodies included. You're able to dash through safely without tripping over anything in the darkness, and stop yourself before you tumble off into the river.
Yay.
Alright. These guys there go.
60, but oh, I'm within. Uh-oh. Should have backed.
Yeah, I could have been. Could have told you that, but
Their normal range is.
I don't want to.
Their normal range is 30 feet, not 60.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's why they've had disadvantage on me the entire time. But because I
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen them, it's been just a straight roll.
Yes. So,
That's one right there, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I can
he
just
can see
barely
you.
see it
You
outside.
can see him.
I know. That's where I went down.
that is not high enough. That is an 11.
Yeah, no. My AC 16.
You then also, do you speak Undercommon?
No.
No. You hear him shout, and another figure comes out looking very much worse for wear.
Oh, he's the guy who failed the save, wasn't he?
Oh, and you then targeted with 5 magic missiles.
There it is.
Yes, both of those were him.
I didn't know. I couldn't tell. I couldn't see anything.
I know. He then proceeds to get a 13. What's your armor
13?
class?
No. 16.
No. And he's going to back away around the corner again.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Uh,
I did such a good job to piss these guys off.
oh yeah.
I went down multiple times for it.
Letsea.
Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
I'm not doing
see a
death
nice
saves, though.
Nope, no death saves. You are.
No, I can't see anything. I'm in darkness.
You would probably feel more than anything. You've experienced the healing spirit a couple of times, and you would. It would be a very warm, comforting sensation. Just off to behind you.
That's good.
In the darkness.
Hello, spirit. I'm just gonna walk. I know I can walk into the space of the spirit.
Mhm.
Don't I? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk into the space of the spirit
Enveloped in
and then say, "Hi, Ralis.
warm comfort.
I know this is your darkness."
Yes.
Alright. Do you want me to roll the healing?
Please. It's your spirit. You should
First
do
time
it.
entering. Oh, you didn't want me to roll the healing.
You gain a second point of health.
It doubled my health.
Well done.
There's 3 more uses. There's 3 more uses.
I'm gonna use all of them. You guys are fully healed up.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do with your turn, Letsea?
I'm gonna try and shoot a firebolt.
Go ahead
Cause-
and do so with
Disadvantage.
make a just a straight sorry, make a perception check with disadvantage first.
That's gonna be 16. I rolled 2 15s minus 2 plus 3.
Yep. Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage.
I really hating wasting natural 20s.
Nat 20 and that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, it's nat 20 and a 15, so it's a 13 plus 9, so 22.
Sorry, quick math is going slow.
It hits because a 21 hit.
You accept the context situation changes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
Sorry.
If it doesn't hit, that's fine. Like I'm
What
rolling
did you say the total was?
22.
22. 22 does not hit.
Cool.
Um,
Just gonna stay in this healing spirit.
Here, Cal, you would notice, actually, and Sylvanas, the drow had shifted around a little bit, and the firebolt went just past his shoulder. Had he not shifted, had he not been just that little bit further back, it would have hit. Sylvanas.
Okay, now I'll use my action to use that ring, and I'll shape the darkness to be a line across here, so that Chaos on the other side of it, and we're on the other side of it, and it's in between us. Yep, there we go.
Thank you for not blinding me.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm not blind anymore.
Good.
You're looking worse
point
for
of
wear,
magical healing
Letsea.
was exactly what you needed.
Yeah, good. I'm not edging on darkness.
Is that all you want
Yeah,
to do?
I'll just walk over here into the darkness again and I say, "You're looking worse for wear, Letsea."
Shush.
And then I'm in there.
Shush you.
Yeah. I will.
Thank you, though.
I give you a grin.
I don't feel this.
I am just gonna use my dash just to get here. And that's pretty much all I can do.
Yeah. Then use the rest of your turn to start figuring out what's happened.
Yes.
Hi, Tanalith.
Hey.
I'm gonna move. Can I move like right onto this ledge right here?
Yeah,
Or do I need
you're
to back up?
dexterous enough to pull that off.
Okay, I just want to make sure I had full visibility of the drow across. Alright, and because I'm holding concentration on the healing spirit, I'm not gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm just double checking if Planar Warrior is concentration or not.
I
don't think it is. Oh, it's not. Okay, so Planar Warrior, and then I'm going to attempt to shoot that one.
When does the healing spirit aura go off?
Start of your turn. Or the first time you enter it.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
The start of my turn?
15. Yeah, start of your turn.
Does that mean it wouldn't have pinged again because it was the start of my turn?
No, your turn it moved in.
Oh, I entered into it, yeah.
Yeah, during your turn.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit. He sees the arrow coming and dodges out of the way.
That's what my second attack is for.
Correct.
And that one's worse. Never mind.
Yeah, I've caused these guys to be super cautious.
Yeah, I see that. We're learning that.
Yep. He is going to return an arrow. That is a 11.
Nope.
So he, after dodging that second arrow, raises up his crossbow and reloaded it. Raises it, shoots it at you. And you're able to likewise dodge out of the way, putting yourself against the stone wall, against the cavern wall, rather. His friend is going to step out as well. Actually, given where you are, given where you're standing, you can see further through.
Hey, there's light.
There is light, which you would have seen the light on the ceiling, even before you got close enough to see the walls more. You still can't see the floor at all because it's.
Yeah, I can only see up
No,
to
you would
here,
actually
right?
you would be high enough to see the floor. What is the heights of those?
Get out of my stuff, snake.
Yeah, so it's
Snake cameo.
It's 3 feet high. The ledge they're on is 3 feet higher than the ledge you're on. But the ledge you're on climbs up as you get to it. So your head is comfortably above the floor that they're on. In any case, other guy came out to also shoot at you for a natural 1. He raises it up. He raises up the crossbow to his shoulder, which hits the wound as he puts it against it, which causes him to flinch, and the bolt just goes harmlessly into the water below. So, very satisfying shot. Actually, with that, he's actually going to crouch down and go prone rather than going back to cover properly.
He is so injured.
Oh yeah. He's,
I got these guys very close.
Let's hear.
Um. I'm not even gonna try and use Firebolt anymore. I am gonna yell, "Release the Kraken!" and point them directed across the other side.
um,
I'm pointing them at this direction right here, as I've seen them in
yes,
this spot.
Absolutely, you can pull that off.
Are there any ducks within 100 feet of me right
Not
now?
a chance.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to know.
Please roll
Oh,
the
shit.
dice.
Oh yeah, it's 2d12.
So what is this accomplishing?
He's
Honestly,
summoning his
this one's
ducks.
actually a good use of it.
Yeah, I thought about it last round. I was like, my time's already passed. I'll do it. I'll wait till next turn.
Are they just gonna fly over the water? Or
They can fly over the water.
Okay.
They're ducks. They can fly.
Yes, I'm aware ducks can fly.
They do damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do damage.
They do 1 damage on a hit.
So,
Hey, that one guy's pretty weak. I don't know.
Yeah.
The direction.
Yeah.
Sorry, just thinking about the logistics of how this should be arranged.
I rolled 25, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, you're healing.
Yeah, just roll that one. Just don't roll a 1.
I don't know why you said that.
Did you roll a 1?
Nope.
Oh, you doubled my healing again.
Double his health again.
Wow.
You only have 1 more opportunity to double my health, by the way.
Roll a 4. So, hell, you're fairly familiar with this kind of environment and the kind of things that should live here. There should absolutely not be a flock of ducks.
Coming
flying-
down the river.
flying from down the river.
That is the best use for this. though. Like, that's the best use of the Quacken that I've used.
Absolutely.
I look at the duck and I look back towards the darkness, and then I look back at the duck.
What's
I'm
your-
also going to do my intimidation check.
Please do. What's more, the amount of sound they are making, you would have heard them like 30 seconds ago, even flying as fast as they are.
I passed the check, by the way.
Excellent.
I have to roll like a 6 to pass it.
Oh, okay, I need to change that.
Yeah,
What's the DC on it?
15.
Yeah, in future it's 25.
Rude! Rude! So rude! It means I have to roll a 16 or above.
Yeah, exactly.
That shouldn't be a
Like,
problem
that's
for me
difficult
anyway.
for you. Like,
It's an intimidation check to not use a charge of a magical item.
Yeah, it is a common magical item.
Yes, because it has almost no meaningful effect.
Yeah!
It's surprisingly powerful summoning, but has no actual utility. Or has very
Yeah,
little
let me just
utility.
pull up the hawk stats.
Regardless.
Yeah. 1 slashing damage on a hit.
No, they've had as much movement as they can to get to there.
Yeah.
Sylvanas-
I can't even see them at all, by the way.
No,
No.
but you can see them.
Neither can I.
If they're
I
here,
can-
I can't see them at all.
it's
They
beautiful.
cast
It's
the
okay.
darkness.
Yeah.
Sylvanas, you can see them.
Yep.
You
Uh,
heard me yell this multiple
has-
times. You know what this is.
Has anyone got a way of getting across this gap?
I do, I think.
Ducks did.
Is it going to get you across this gap or someone else across the gap?
It'll get me across.
Go ahead and make a perception check, both of you. Health, you would notice in the roof, basically immediately above, in the center. So is that how it would be done? Sorry, let me just think through that for more than 5 seconds. Yes, it is. Okay. In the roof above, basically in the center of the arched ceiling over the river, you notice a point that looks like it would. It's a hole up into the rock that looks like it then opens up further, and you can. It looks like it would be a perfect point for a grappling hook to go into and latch, and given the scratches on it, it looks like it has been used for that quite a lot. So presumably, one of the drow has a rope with grappling hook.
One of the dead drow behind us,
You don't know.
potentially.
Depends which side they're crossing to.
You just roll high enough to get the section check for that.
All good.
But yes,
How
between
strong
yeah,
do you? How strong do you reckon that boat guy was?
What are you suggesting?
Well, he's only just around the corner, isn't he?
He's a little way off.
Oh, I thought he was less than like 100 feet around the corner.
I mean, straight line distance, he's 200 feet away from him.
Yep. Never mind then.
Wow. Yeah.
Closer to 400.
Let me check out this.
Water? Bit less. But yeah, he's away.
Yeah, don't try and use him. He's not gonna help.
Like, if you
Well, I
want
was gonna
to
chuck
get
a
in the
coin
boat
in the water and see.
Once the combat is done, if you want to use his boat to get across, that would work, potentially. It's
No,
an
I was
it's
more
like
gonna try
8
and.
foot- Sorry. It's an 8-foot high ledge above the water, so it would require a skill check to get from the boat to the range. Putting it that. But what
No,
you
I was
want
gonna
to
see
do-
if I could call him with a coin, but never mind. Alright, can I check these bodies for a grappling hook then?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
That's an alright roll.
It is enough to notice that there aren't any grappling hooks or ropes among the drawn on this side.
Damn it. Alright, is that my action?
Yes, that will be your action.
Alright, I'll just end my turn then because I don't have anything else I can really do.
Tanner?
Hey. Looks like you stepped in it again there, Letsea.
Shush.
And I... Shush. So I'm going to use my lay on hands, but as I do, I'm gonna first make sure that I like take hold of where one of the on one of his injured arms and give it a good squeeze before I heal him for 5 points of damage.
I mean, you need to pull those arrows out first.
Oh, we can make those hurt.
You don't want to heal the arrow into his arm, right?
How
No,
much?
that's
that
an
would just
idea.
That would just make you look cool.
That's an idea. But no, we're gonna make sure that we really pull those out, so he really feels them.
How much
Then
are you
I'll heal
healing
him for
for?
5.
5
I'll do the whole 5. Yeah.
You take 1 point of damage first, as those are reached up, but by actually using proper medical practice to make it work better, you get the 6 points back.
There you go.
So yes, it hurts,
Thanks,
but
Stanley.
it is ultimately better.
Yeah. Please don't make a habit of this. And I'm going
Habit
to
of what?
I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm just gonna move.
That's
Yeah.
good because he was just egging you on.
And I'm gonna just pop my head over here to see what's going on.
As you walk through the darkness.
And
That
I'm
comment
gonna
was
go-
just to egg you on.
Yeah, we'll have a talk later.
Oh, I know that talk is coming. I came out here by myself. I know that was coming from the start.
Oi.
Also, sorry about making this episode all about me.
Oh, well, there's some character growth that's come out of it at least.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I'll say yes.
So, I have two ways to get across. Okay, one for sure way, one way that I'd rather use if it works. So I'm not 100% sure the math is checking out. So first of all, can I step here?
Not guaranteed. That is more a matter of that is the wall that you're seeing. Just to actually show that there is a wall there. But you could attempt to step around.
And you said this is 8 feet higher, right?
It is.
Okay. So could I cast, what's the thing? Misty Step to get up here. It's 30 feet,
I
up
would
to 30
require
feet.
an acrobatics check to land safely. Because that is right at the edge of where you could possibly land. The height isn't the issue, it's the distance.
Okay. Now, is that worth it? Because I really want to do it. If I fail
Do
this,
it.
I'm going in the water.
Do it.
Oh gosh.
I can save myself if I go in the water, actually. Yeah. Alright, I'm going for it. Here's the acrobatics check. Yeah, 23.
Alright. So you get the idea, and it's yeah, I can pull that off. You look around, you see a good handhold above, a little bit above your head. You grab onto it, pull yourself up, and kick off the wall. Do a somersault, and halfway through the air, Misty step through and land. 3-point hero landing, but not with the, but without the force. On the far side,
Can you show? Where did you want me?
about there.
Okay.
If you want to be,
Ooh, that's within.
you don't have to be
Can I
exactly
be just
there.
out of opportunity? Can I be there out of opportunity attack if I
absolutely.
move? Okay. And then I'm going to move, and that was a bonus action, so I get 2 attacks.
Excellent.
I will.
So that'll be about
The
half your
real-
movement to have pulled that off.
I'm just moving the 1 foot further away. Okay. In that case, I will do longbow. This is the injured one, right? The prone one?
Yes,
Okay. Do I have disadvantage because he's prone
you do.
from this range? Okay. Why is it not wanting disadvantage?
And there are fragments of charred crate that he's sitting among.
Why did it do that? Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit.
8 damage, or 13 damage, sorry, to this guy.
That does it. He was on 12 hit points.
Nice, and then last attack on that guy. Not disadvantage, right?
Correct.
And that doesn't hit.
Natural one still gives you an 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a plus 10 hit DC.
Grief.
But no, he sees you coming as you jump. Sorry, he watches as you jump across. Skeptical that you would be able to make it, you then vanish in a puff of mist and come across the other side. Your mistake was shooting his friend, or shooting his companion first. He's able to duck out of the way of your second arrow before you can land it. He will then shoot an arrow back. No, he won't do that. He's going to go up into melee with you and do 2 attacks with his short sword as he draws it. That is a 19 and a 13 to hit.
The 19 hits.
Yep. This time.
I don't.
That is 10 points of piercing damage. And 9 points of poison damage.
Just. No way of countering that, so alright.
Letsea.
At the start of my turn, the healing spirit goes off.
Yep.
So I roll a
If I let it,
d6.
but okay. Well, wait, no, I was just damaged. I have to roll for Constitution.
Oh, it is just
Concentration, whatever it's called.
The Drow Elite
10.
Warrior's blades are coated with a different poison that is just straight damage, as opposed to the
Well, no,
No,
I
he
gotta-
means
no, I mean-
concentration.
Sorry,
Concentration.
concentration. I
Concentration.
misspoke. Concentration.
Oh,
for
sorry,
the
that
healing
makes
spirit.
more sense.
What
yes.
roll is that again?
Con.
Concentration
con
save,
saving
right?
throw.
We're good. Okay, you can get your healing.
Roll a d6.
Mark you as
Where is
concentrating.
it? Yeah, I'm concentrating.
I'm also concentrating currently.
I did it. I doubled it again.
Yeah, well, except I had already got up 5 hit points.
Hush,
I don't
he
care.
doesn't know that.
I wouldn't.
No,
know
it
that.
doesn't.
Actually, I don't know that to begin with because this is just the spirit that I'm concentrating on.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if it's healing.
There's just one guy back there.
Yep, and I pulled him out of
Yep.
cover for you.
But you can't see him, you don't know he's there.
True.
Right.
No,
So
I don't
I
know he's
just-
there. Hang on.
Oh yeah. I did that really cool move and no one was there to see me other than Sylvanas.
Yep. Wait, is it my turn or?
No, it's
Mine.
Yeah.
still.
I have.
I'm just gonna wildly shoot a firebolt
Thank you.
into the darkness.
Just roll a straight d20 for me. Basically,
Why?
as a luck roll.
18 minus 2 to 16.
So, go ahead and roll an attack with disadvantage on the space that you randomly chose.
Okay. I think it's gonna hit whatever it's gonna hit.
What'd you get?
concerned.
25.
Um,
I rolled 2 18s, by the way.
all 3 of you who can see over that side, you notice the largest chunk of remaining crate completely explode with the fire. There is no further damage that is done.
That's fine. I'm removing more cover.
Yes.
I'm just fairly close to the drow, that's why I'm concerned. Do I yell back, hey, careful with that?
I can't see you. I can't see anything. I can't even see the water anymore.
No, there's this wall of black.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just yell it.
Maybe.
And on your turn, the Kraken goes there 30-ish feet. The drow is in their way.
Yeah.
And so one of the groups of 6 is going to make attacks
5 to
against it. Actually, no, it'll be about 8 of them that will be in the way of. Do you want to roll the attacks, or shall I?
I think you should,
Yep.
because I can't see anything.
Okay. What is their modifier? Is that marked anywhere?
Plus 5.
Okay. So that's a natural 20.
Wow.
It's a natural 1.
Natural 22 damage.
2 damage.
Correct. And that is the only one that hit. Actually, no, there is a 18 that hit.
None of them hit me, right?
No. You know well enough
You're
to
not
get
an
out of their
enemy.
way.
Okay.
He is defensive and holding his position while they try and move through. You are letting them go past, presumably.
If
assume
they
you
are
know
stopping
well
in
enough
his
to.
square,
But 2 of them hit for a total of 3 points of damage.
yay!
As they nip at his heels.
Are they stopping in his square?
One of the groups will stop by him. The others will continue moving a little bit.
Cool. I'm just saying if they stop inside him, it's difficult terrain.
Oh.
The square where they are is difficult terrain.
Actually, yeah, that is a good point. They would do that. They... No, they wouldn't. Because the group of 6 occupy their space.
Yeah.
Which
moving
means that
through
he
the duct
can't
is
enter
now
it, but
obvious.
they can envelop him. Or stand under
Yep.
him. Yep, that makes sense. Let's go with that. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Sylvanas?
Yep.
You see the inexplicable flock of ducks land and assault the drow as they try and run past him.
It's fair enough. Just reading the spell real quick.
You can send it to the chat.
Hold up.
Display in virtual tabletop.
Yeah, it's just darkness. I'm just reading. Does cancelling cost an action?
If it's
Cancel a spell
concentration,
whenever
you
you
can
want.
drop it for free.
Oh, okay. Right. I dropped darkness then.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see. Still not much.
How high up is this ledge over here? Or here, is that a wall?
So, it's an irregular wall, so there are viable ledges at a couple of different heights, including a more prominent ledge at the same kind of height as across the other side. Otherwise, it is just an irregular wall. What did you have in mind?
How much movement would it take to get up onto that ledge?
Oh, probably just an extra 5 feet and an acrobatics check to see how graceful it is.
I'll do. Wait, would that count as an action though?
No, that's included in
Okay,
the
alright.
movement.
I'll do that then. That's a really bad acrobatics.
So it's an extra 10 feet of your movement to get up there.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy. So that's 20 feet, so that's fine. So I can get up onto like that ledge there.
Yep.
So would that
Clamber
put me
up
at
and
roughly the same? Would that
Yes.
put me at roughly the same height as this guy? Okay, so he doesn't have he doesn't have extra protection, cover or whatever now.
He wouldn't have had much anyway because it's not that much higher than where you are. It's 3 feet higher, so your head and shoulders are above the ledge.
Fair. All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
That does not hit.
Wait, one of
Also
those
does not hit.
sucked. Oh, they both suck. Okay, awesome. Then I'll just stand here and do nothing.
You do have a better view though.
Yes.
10.
I'm gonna move up just a little. So I have a better view of him. He's now within my sight. And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Is that a save or a attack?
It's a DC 11 dex save.
That is
How are you guys,
a
my friends?
12.
Oh, dang.
You rolled a 5, but they are very dexterous.
Yeah, I figured. And that would be my turn.
There's nothing on a successful save, is there?
No. It's a cantrip, so it's not.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Health.
Alright, I can pull out a short sword without it costing my action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'll swap to short sword and then make an attack. Now that he pushed me to melee. Oh, sorry. Before I do that, bonus action, planar warrior.
Okay.
There we go. And that one does not hit,
No, it does not.
and that one does.
But
so-
he is able to parry it.
Oh no, so bad.
All good.
That is
Makes
the
sense, I
first
don't use
melee
the-
attack against this entire game.
Mm-hmm. And it's from the archer.
And it's from the archer.
You should never expect me to use melee
Oh,
unless I give everyone vulnerability to piercing.
Um,
Yeah.
he's then going to retaliate and take a couple of swings against you. That is a 19 and 21 to hit.
Ooh, that's rough. Alright. They hit.
24. Yeah, I'll do it total. 19 points of piercing damage. Points of piercing and 24 points of poison damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
Rip.
That did more than 41 damage.
In 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Which also means your concentration drops, but the spell
Yep.
ended. So it doesn't matter.
There's the thingy.
Your concentration.
How much was it? 24. There we go. Okay. And then
You're down. Letsea.
Have you
well,
got
at the
a
start
way
of my
of getting
turn-
us over there?
Does the healing spirit go off at the start of my turning? Or it's, so that's-
I just went down, so his concentration was dropped.
Ah, okay, good. So I can move finally.
Also, it only has 3 charges, doesn't it?
4.
Four-
Spellcasting modifier +1.
I see that last guy when where I'm standing.
Yeah, you should be able to. There's a bit of light behind him as well. You probably get up to
How
that.
hurt?
Yeah, no.
How hurt does he look?
He's taken a few solid hits, but he's still looks like he's still going pretty strong.
I will say to Sylvanas, the person who spoke to me, saying, "Do I have a way of getting you over there?" No, I don't. Not at all. And
Correct. I say great.
Yeah. And I'm going to shoot a 2nd level chromatic orb of, of acid damage, because I seem to love acid these days. Is this just a straight roll minus the 2?
Yes.
Does a 24 hit?
A 24 does hit.
I'm sorry I got you guys into this mess.
Hey,
Should've been
I was trying to show off. I'm completely fine going down.
Yeah, and I was also trying to show off, but I killed 6 Drow, and the other 2 got the better of me. So that's gonna be... that's... 24 points of acid.
That's actually going to... he's going to actively recoil from that. And it's going to splash over onto the ducks and pop a few of them.
That's
the
okay.
Drips of acid fall onto the ground and there's puffs of feathers. And is a solid hit. So yes, the elf, Kel, leapt over the river and vanished and came in, shot a couple of arrows. Guy rushed up to attack Kel. They exchanged a couple. Drow parried a blow, got a couple of good hits on him, and then just was blasted with acid from the side.
Yep.
Yeah, that works. Sylvanas. Also, D20.
Wild magic stuff, yeah.
Please, wild magic, a way to teleport us across there.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Freeze
You've
the
rolling
river.
a 2
or
on this
something.
dice for wild magic. I rolled a 2.
Okay. What did you roll
This is
on
the
that?
dice that keeps rolling 16 and 17s for me.
Until you roll wild magic.
Yeah, wild magic, it just loves a 2.
We actually wanted it to go off here, so I mean,
I don't know if this is good for you guys or bad.
nothing's
man.
good for me right now.
I rolled a 70. Everyone within 60 feet of me
Everyone make
versus
a
my spell save DC. Everyone make...
I should specify what kind of symbol it is.
It could be a dex.
Charisma.
Yeah.
It has to be a
The
physical.
strength save.
It's either con or dex. Or it could be strength.
Strength save. Come on.
Sure, let's go with strength.
It's
Yeah.
am I out of the 60
Why?
foot?
No.
Damn it.
I'm not.
This is
I
60
have a
foot, mate.
minus one strength.
Oh no!
Are you trying to kill me?
It's including the drow.
He did.
Oh,
Sylvanas fails. Does the drow fail?
Dirty 20.
Oh, you
How did I
two
get
are
a
fine.
that? Wait, no, I
Drow
should have done that
fails.
with disadvantage.
The drow fails. Those 2 people drop what they're holding.
Oh, I can't do that,
It
so.
doesn't matter. I could have failed anyway. I'm not holding anything.
Yes, you
But The drow dropped his sword.
Sylvanas, had you yeah. Sylvanas failed but has a magical sword that he can't let go of.
Yeah. So he dropped it. And it
Dropped
just
it
stayed
halfway
there.
back.
The only reason because he's able to magically dismiss the weapon is why he's able to put it away.
Yeah.
It technically doesn't
Cool.
leave his hand.
Tim, while I've got this circle up,
Yes.
are there any people outside of the walls?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Oh,
What's more,
Okay.
it's almost
I just want to make sure
entirely-
because the cabbages did cause other people to freak out. Oh yeah, you guys came through like abundance of cabbages as you came down.
Oh yeah.
yes.
And we smashed him, and somebody yelled in the distance about their cabbages.
Yeah.
Cabbages.
Yep.
No, you misheard. It
Cool.
was why cabbages.
That's my turn.
Sylvanas?
What are the rules of crossing water?
What do you mean?
Swim speed.
If I cross water, yeah, because I don't. People, normal races don't have a swim speed, do they? Or is
No. There is some rule about
Yes.
how fast you move. So are you across?
That's the idea currently, because it's going to take like 3 or 4 turns to run over to the boat guy, so swimming's probably faster.
Unless you have some other way of getting across.
Yeah.
Let me look up swimming.
See, I could have prevented all of this and just disengaged before I went down, but I didn't.
Ah.
Ocular sigh.
Ah. Yeah, I have no way of getting over there.
Yeah. So, swimming is, along with all the other difficult means of moving, is difficult terrain. So it's
Okay.
2 to 1.
Alright, so how much movement would it take me to just jump down from the ledge back to this platform here?
Oh, free.
Oh, it's free? Okay, awesome. And then that's 5. And then I'm assuming it's free to jump in the water as well.
Yeah. So it's the linear
Alright, awesome.
distance, but otherwise it's fine.
Yep, so that's free. Oh, well, that's
if you
about
want,
5 feet moving to then.
You can make an athletics check, athletics or acrobatics, to see how far you can jump out into the water.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm just getting bad rolls at the moment.
Oh.
Wait, so from there to there, jumping into the water, is that 5 feet or not?
Yes.
Okay, it is. All right, awesome. So that's 10 feet used. Then
What's
with
your
bonus
strength
action to
score?
take -1.
Strength score.
Oh, 8.
You can make a standing long jump of 5 feet.
So that's where I am at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. So if I use my bonus action to dash, I have 20, so I have 50 feet, which reduces to 25. I'm about there. If I then use my action to dash, I can move 15 feet, which gets me there.
With another.
Right.
All told, you've still got another 10, 15, another 15, 20 feet.
Wait, do I? Because
It
if so,
was
the
only about half of your initial movement to get to the water in the first place.
hold up, 5, then 10, then because I got here, that's 10, so I've got 20 plus 30, so that's 50. So then I get 25, which got me to is like here. Yeah, so it got me there. So that's my normal movement and a dash, and then my other dash got me to there.
I wasn't quite that far.
What was that?
Sorry, just basically, the straight line distance is sort of. Yeah, okay.
Alright, awesome. And then that's my turn, and I'll just climb up next turn.
Yeah. So you will have enough movement to at least get securely onto the side of the side of the rock.
Okay, awesome.
And have total cover against the drow if you need it.
Yeah.
Alright. Tanalith.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast magic weapon on my hand crossbow.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a shot. I guess it'll be at disadvantage because it's out of my range. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's still a 17.
That does not hit.
Okay, and my second attack. Oh, that definitely did. 14. All right. I guess that ends my turn.
Yep. Sorry.
No problem.
Cal, please make a death save.
Alright. That's what, D20?
Yep.
$14.
That is one success.
Yay.
The drow. What is he? First thing he's going to do is he's going to reach down and pick up the sword that he dropped. Shaking his hand for whatever effect that was. Just thinking about what the most reasonable course of action is. Yeah, it's going to be that. Sorry, Cal. He's going to stab at you. That will hit.
It's a fail, right?
That is actually it's an automatic critical hit. So that is 2 fails that attack.
Okay.
But that will end his turn. Letsea.
I hate that my screw up is going to kill someone else.
That's called character growth.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We got this.
No, we're fine. I have a healer's kit on me, by the way.
Yeah.
Sylvanas.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm going to cast another second level chromatic orb at this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Advanced chaos stuff. Uh, 26.
26 will hit.
48.
What
Gonna
level are you casting
be
at? Second level?
second. I said that at the start.
You think I pay attention to everything that he said?
No, I just made sure to say it because I know you've
Yes.
questioned me on that one in the past. So it's 16, 24, 30
What kind?
points of acid.
How do you
I
want
like
to do
seeing these things melt. Yeah, there it is.
Thank you. He cleaned up his own mess, eventually.
Eventually, I needed some help getting up, but yes.
it? So,
I
he
think it's just going to
reaches
be
down,
like
picks up
an
the sword
acid.
that he dropped, stabs at the downed Cal, then as he's about to do so again,
I think the acid will just come flying over and just like pound straight through his chest, just searing off any excess skin as it goes straight through.
he's-
Like, Letsea is still angry. He's just now annoyed that he had to get someone else down for his mistake.
the armor already having been dissolving away and peeling catches half of that acid and puts it against him directly. The ducks that are still close also catch a little bit of that. The others have moved on. But with that, the last of the
Just
drow
before that
here-
happens,
What
I
was that?
rolled wild magic.
Yep.
I rolled a 3.
Keep rolling.
I rolled a 71 damage to resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Can I have that?
Now is the useful time to get that.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
no,
the
it's so
comment.
bad. It's fine. Just want to let you know that that happened.
Thank you. Alright. So with that, it seems that everything, all of the drow have gone down.
We want to heal
Sylvanas,
Caliph.
Yeah.
can you pick me up, please?
Do I have to do a check to get up this thing?
Yes.
Great.
Athletics or
Are you
Always
trying to,
Another
trying to
3.
kill me?
Oh my goodness.
You reach up to what looks like a good handhold that is covered in slippery moss. And you slip back down to the waterline.
Do I have to just keep? Do I have to
You can
keep
use your
rolling?
action
Do I have to
make
wait, or
another attempt.
awesome?
But
That's
You
better.
all
there we go.
Thank
That
Gonna be
you.
like,
nice
"Are you
position
alright over
handhold
there?"
No longer has slippery moss on it. So you are able to get
Alright, I'll grab the healer's kit out of Kale's bags or whatever.
I
And
probably
then I'll
would have had
use
it
them.
already out, like in one of the outside bags or something.
it would be a fairly
Available.
quick access thing, yeah.
Especially because Letsea had already gone down.
Thanks. Please don't die.
Tanala.
Alright.
And then
Okay,
Am I up? Am I stable now?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
Don't
There's not much
die.
I can do because it's gonna take about 5 minutes for me to take the armor off for me to swim over there.
Yeah. Or you could just sink to the bottom and
Do you
just
have a
walk
rope and
across
a
the
grappling
bottom.
hook?
No, I have rope. I don't have a grappling. Plenty of rope.
Could a dagger be used as a grappling hook?
You could improvise something fairly quickly.
I do have a hand axe. Alright, I guess I'll do that. I'll try and attach a rope to a hand axe and use that as grappling.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Just a straight dex.
Uh,
Alright.
Do you have proficiency with climbing tools?
Do I have proficiency with where's my tools? No, just smith tools.
So yeah, just straight roll.
All right.
Dexterity check.
Oh, thank you. 17.
You are quite easily able to fasten a secure knot around the tool, around the weapon.
Okay.
That would serve quite nicely as a grappling hook.
All right.
Actually, with that roll, quickly enough that you are also able to, in your turn, throw it up into the into a good catch point up in the roof.
Okay.
Ready to swing across.
All right.
Kale, please make a.
So you're
save.
doing all this prep. This is would be my last death save, right? If I fail it.
If you fail.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
fail, please. Don't
Don't
make your
you
death on my
fail.
conscience.
Thanks. Alright. Oh man. I'm good.
Yes, thank God.
Is that two
Thank goodness.
successes?
2 successes, 2 fails.
So if I can get over there, I can.
We're good now.
stabilize you.
Assuming there's no
Savannah.
enemies coming out of the blue.
Not yet. Letsea.
Can't do anything from where I am.
Particularly.
I'm just gonna like stand on the edge of this peak here, just like I'm just watching Caliph because I can't have that on my conscience.
Okay. Sylvanas?
I'm doing nothing else.
Yes. The healer's kit, was that a check now, or were you saying that just gives 1 health or something?
It stabilizes at 0, and then I think we were doing a check if it gives HP.
Do you sorry. Sorry, just thinking through. I don't know if I've written it down properly. I don't think I have. Medicine check to low DC medicine check to stabilize. I think. Yeah.
I'll do
Because
medicine.
as written,
then.
it's specifically without needing to make a medicine check.
Okay. Let's go with that. Anyone can use a
Woo.
healer's kit to stabilize someone. DC 15 medicine check to give 1 hit point without proficiency, or a D4 or D6 healing with proficiency. I think works out. So you are stable, but you are still at 0 hit points.
And still prone.
Okay.
And still prone. So yeah, Sylvanas
Right.
gets down, finds your healer's kit, and uses some of the antitoxin that you've probably got in there to neutralize what's left of the toxins on the surface, and starts binding up your wounds a bit. Dan?
All right. I guess
I'll-
I'm swinging. I'm
Wait,
swinging over. Wait.
I've got movement still.
Okay.
I call out and say, all right, he's fine, and then I'm gonna just wander in and just have a look around.
0 HP. He's fine.
It's fine. He's stable.
You're stable.
Should be able
Is there anything of any actual interest in here?
that is a good question. Make a perception check for me.
Yep. Nope.
You see a campfire and a couple of bedrolls and some basic stores of like emergency provisions. Bits of coils of rope and stuff like that, but you're probably more looking for combatants, and you certainly don't see any.
Awesome.
Tanner,
All right. I'm gonna swing across.
go ahead and make a acrobatics check with advantage.
Okay. Oh.
Or athletics, I should say.
Athletics would be better.
Yes. You are strength fighter.
Yes. Oh, good. Nat 20.
You you got that thing really nicely secured in. It's actually not going to come out again.
Good. Because I need to get back across afterwards.
You the thing you threw in, was it the dagger or the hand axe?
It was the hand axe.
Hand axe. You managed to get it so that it was at the point in its spin where it basically hooked itself up and through, and it is longer than the hole. You're gonna have to climb up there and actually manually get it out of there.
That's alright. I have an extra one.
But you take 5 feet back, run forward a bit, push off, and swing up, swing down and up, and land perfectly safely across on the other side. Rope still.
Do I have enough movement? Yeah, do I have enough movement to get closer to Cal?
Yes, that was basically half your movement
Okay.
at most.
Okay. And then I am going to cast Cure.
Cure wounds. Go ahead and roll the healing.
Oh, max healing. 8 points. There you go. And that ends my turn. I'm just going to keep holding on to that rope so I can get back across.
Kel,
Alright,
you're alive.
I'm alive. And then I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit on myself.
Okay.
And then so it appears within like the same space as me.
Yep.
Actually, no, I'll do it right in front, and then I'll move in. I'll stand up and move into it
Certainly able to do so.
because I need to stand up anyway.
Nothing seems to be attacking you, so you are able to just take the full, take all of the charges from that as you see fit. If you want to let Letsea come in and get one of them, you can do that.
Let's see. What's your health at?
13.
Fine, you can have some.
I don't
He
need
doesn't
it.
have a way of getting over here though. I have to move the Healing Spirit.
Yeah,
after.
fine. Just, I don't need it. It's fine.
It's gonna chase you around.
Yeah, I'll use 3 and then I'll chase down Letsea with the last.
Take the healing, dang it.
Now having a moment to actually look at things properly, you will notice that the female drow elite over there has a coil of spider silk rope with a grappling hook.
Grab that.
Yay!
I gain back 11 hit points.
Yeah.
And then does the Healing Spirit catch up with Letsea?
I'm not moving.
Yes.
Okay.
Heal me for 1.
None of mine healed me for 1, so we'll see. No, you got max
Yeah.
healing out of that. Yours healed me
Oh!
for 6.
Yay! I'm glad I stood still. I'm back to the point where you guys started to come down.
I
That's where
haven't
I'm
been this low in a very long time. I went down once, I think, in this campaign. So
I go down once, at least once a session now.
You want to grab that rope and grappling hook,
Yep. You're
Gale?
able to do so. Is that enough?
I don't really need it if you want it. I have plenty of other means of.
All right. I shall add that to my. I will grab that.
Is there anything else of value?
There doesn't appear to be much of value. There are the drow's weapons. So the hand crossbows, the poisoned arrows, poison bolts. There's probably about half a dozen poison bolts that you would be able to retrieve if you like.
I don't
Short
want the
swords,
poison bolts. I still have a few still. Can I pick up some of my arrows?
Yes.
How many did I fire? I think I fired 6. Do you want me to roll for it?
I'm probably going to not bother tracking your arrows. Just
Okay.
given how you frequently have
How many I get
opportunities
for-
to restock them.
Mhm.
So you have no reason to not have enough to get you through.
Okay.
At least for now.
And you said they have bolts.
Yeah, crossbow bolts.
So how many of those do they have?
About 6 that you would be able to pick up that are poisoned.
Okay.
Maybe another dozen in one of the probably 2 dozen in one of the barrels that are not poisoned.
Okay.
So again, enough to not bother tracking. The poisoned one,
Yep.
Any special effect ones I will want you to keep track of.
Okay. I'll add those to my inventory.
I'll mention to Tan that I've had 12 poison ones for a while now. If you want them.
I'll take them.
Of course, you have poison arrows already on you.
They're crossbow bolts, and I use longbow. So
The poison
exactly
on those
used them.
ones has probably faded by this point.
has it back.
Oh.
Never
lost its
mind.
potency.
When did I get it? It's been it's probably been like
a long
week.
time
It'll
ago.
last a few
It's like-
days, but after that it will be
Yeah.
non-effective.
True.
Okay.
Never mind, I tried.
No problem.
So you're able to collect that kind of stuff from here. In the side chamber, you would also notice there's the remnants of a campfire and a halfling skeleton. Clearly looks to be a former adventurer. And discarded drow crossbow bolts around him as well. What would you like to do from here?
The dagger we have to go find is in Skullport, isn't it?
Yes.
That is the next step.
Would we prefer to go back to the hobgoblins and rest, or go over to the boat?
I'll tell you right now, even though you probably can't really hear me.
One way or another,
I
you'll
have
be able to
two-
leave that on one side, whichever side you want that
I
to
have
be.
2 spell slots left. 1 first level and 1 second level. That's
But
it.
let's go rest,
Four.
and
Yeah.
we'll inform Letsea of our plan for the moment, or at least the loose
Yeah,
shape
cool.
of the plan.
We need to find
By the way-
Sergei too.
He's still in the room.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. He's
I
still there.
will remind you
Yeah.
that you have Geldax to deal with.
Yes,
Yeah, we do need to tend to Geldax.
Yes.
we do have to go up
Right.
and take his body up for burial and stuff. Yeah.
Sorry for running away. And almost getting Caliph killed.
As long as you understand the risks of these things in the future, I don't think we really care.
I can't
So,
promise
we're
that
just
this
glad
won't
you're
happen
alive.
again in the future.
Yeah.
I
Wait, you
did
can't,
kinda
or
know
you do?
left.
I can't promise that this won't happen again. I can promise you that there won't be just no one knowing about it.
All
To
we
be
can
fair,
do
I
is
did know
try.
about it.
The death just push something.
That's why I let you go.
I'm glad
I
you
could
came
have
down.
followed, and then we probably both would have died before the rest of the party got here.
Or if you do have to do that next time, maybe take up a hobby of just destroying cave systems or something.
Yeah, okay. That would have probably been easier than fighting these guys.
Hmm.
Likely.
The ducks would have disappeared by now.
Yes, they would have gone poof. Ren,
Yeah, they just would have been
confusedly
walking into a
searching
wall
around
for
the corner and then
most of
just
a minute.
pop into feathers.
If we're gonna make the trek back up to the surface, we should probably rest first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take that long rest.
It is-
Oy.
It is not long enough since your last long rest to take another.
Oh.
How much time?
It's been maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Could we do the burial? Take
We could take him
Take
over to the
him up,
surface and then left.
And then
rest.
long
Take-
rest.
and then long rest on the surface.
Absolutely.
We could do that.
Yeah,
I
we
haven't
reset,
been-
restock in the town.
Yeah, we should probably do some restocking in the town.
I
Or in
will
the
remind
tavern.
you do have basically an endless supply of rations.
I
Yeah,
know.
we do.
Yes.
Because previously
I do. Yeah.
And
We also have bets to cash in on.
which
Yeah,
I
that
will
too.
need to
Just-
check I'll need to look back to that episode. What the actually no.
Can I ask, how many days has it been since we've been down here?
It's been about another 3 days, 3 or 4 days, since you were last on the surface.
How many rations do you want me to remove?
If you want to do it for the
5.
party, then it's
Yeah.
15.
5 of you for 3 days, so 15. But
Alright, 4.
some of that will have been covered by situational things that you found, so remove 10.
Okay. I'm just doing it because I have 29 sitting in my bag. Sorry, 129.
Ah.
How long ago were we last at the surface?
So it was
About 3 days.
you've been down here 3 full days since you were last
I'm
up
thinking.
I put 150 bet to come back in a week.
there. Was that come back
Just letting you
after
know.
a week or within a week?
It says in a week.
Let me check the.
But I don't know what I said at the time. I wrote down something.
I'm trying to find the VOD. Was it between level 2 level 3 when we decided to go back?
We're on
Wasn't
level
it like
4 now.
150 gold on returning by the 15th, which it is the 8th is the current day. Sylvanas had 150 to return with a Mind Flayer's head.
I have that as Lorne's head now.
Yeah. You do also, by the way, have a pouch of gemstones. I think it is that someone wants delivered to the person in Skullport.
Yes.
And the other quest you've got is some of Volo's elf friends would greatly appreciate information regarding a lost alabaster throne. Just something to be aware of.
I still have those. I have uncut gems. I'd sell when we get back to the top too.
Ah, yes, those.
Yes.
But
I don't think I have
deal with
anything.
all of that next time.
Yes.
Once we're back
Yeah.
on the surface.
Yep.
For now, though, narratively, you're able to head back to the Hobgoblin camp, and explain that a decent chunk of the remaining drow force on this floor has been dealt with, which they don't doubt given the number of wounds that you still all bear. They help you tend to your wounds as you take a short rest, make sure you're fed, and then send you with an escort up to the next floor, up to floor 2. From there, you're fairly quickly able to meet up with your with the goblins of the bazaar up there. A bit of interchange between the goblins of those two camps to exchange stories and potentially forge alliances. But you are further escorted up to the floor above. A number of carrion crawlers and other similar denizens of the dungeon try to prevent you from going through, try and make a meal of you, but even weak and without spell slots, you're able to deal with the simple things like that without much struggle. And even laden down with the body of a fallen companion as you are. And within a couple of hours, longer if you want to catch up with those who are with the various goblins, you're able to make it up into the Yawning Portal by the early evening of the 8th. and I shall pick up there next time.
Awesome.
Gildax
Also-
funeral next session.
Yeah.
Tan, did you get hit at all that session?
Nope.
Yeah, okay,
He
same.
he was behind the darkness and you were in the darkness, so
Yeah.
Did not
Natural
get hit at all.
habitat.
Also, by the way, it is gold piece for each of you to ascend.
Yeah.
I got the
Yeah,
money to go
somebody-
down. I just don't have money to pay Letsea back yet.
Somebody's gonna need to spot me a gold to get back up.
I
I have
will
nothing.
spot you a gold. Okay, that
got
one's not going
nothing.
on your debt.
I got nothing.
I feel like Letsea should knock some off the debt for today, though.
Yeah.
Did you guys make bets to try and pay off your debt at least?
No, I don't think so. Because
No,
we were
I
too
don't
broke.
think so. We were
With
too
what
broke
money
even-
to
with
do
what
that?
money?
We were that broke. that
True.
I
Yeah.
have 20 gold on me, or 21 gold on me, just in case, kind of emergency fund.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You guys want to buy more stuff from me and be more in debt with me?
I feel like you should knock a little bit off my debt, but I mean,
I saved your life as well.
Ah.
and who healed both of us?
Mhm.
I got myself up actually.
Yeah, but who healed?
Canlith.
And me.
Heck, help.
I
And
healed more
Kale.
than him, actually.
Yeah, you did. I know.
Because I had to heal
And-
you
True. Okay, I feel like you should knock some off of
too.
and debt.
Do I get some knocked off my non-existent debt as
But
well?
that-
Yeah, you owe me money now.
You're so incapable of paying that debt, of course, because you
Yeah.
don't have access to a small dragon's hoard.
Yeah.
No.
You have the same hoard that I do, except I have access to it.
I mean, technically, I have access to it. I just don't really bother. I've got a good relationship with a dragon, which is better.
He's got his money in a bank. After a fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that we're on
I
the
go-
surface,
really go
you
see
need
my
the
snake.
money.
Okay. Oh.
And I get to go have chats with that dragon whenever I want, and it can
200.
give me information and whatever else.
Now that we're on the surface, you
Boy.
can go get some information real quick.
Well, I need something like if I want information, I need a particular topic I want information on. I don't really have one of those currently.
So, before next session, if any of you want to prepare some information you want to gather or stuff you want to look for or do, put that together and let me know. Otherwise,
Uh,
will
I am.
end the stream there and
And-
see you next week.
I can
Cool.
possibly go on a journey with me to see our dragon friend,
Yeah.
Possibly.
which two of you have never met before.
Well, see you next week for Descent into Avernus.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Caliph, I'm knocking 30 GP off yours.
Woo!
30. 30 for
And Tantalith, I'm knocking 20 off.
Fine, I'll say 30. 30 for almost getting me killed.
Yeah.
You got yourself killed almost. You
Kinda
decided to
did.
jump over there.
It was
The
effective.
only
though.
mistake I made was not disengaging on that last turn. If I had disengaged, I would have been fine, and I could have gotten into archery range again instead of melee. And
Yeah.
then I would have been fine. But
It was on you then.
Yeah.
everything else before that was cool.
If you guys want some good ale for free, just come back to my restaurant.
You don't serve ale, you serve wine.
I have 7 casks of dwarven ale
Oh yeah, that's right, you did get that.
in the basement.
Yes. He does.
I have it written down that I have about 2,000 pints sitting down there.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be written on my character sheet if I didn't know it was there.
Yes, you got that as the one-off, not as the
Yes.
not as
Yes.
part of setting up the restaurant.
I did that as a one-off thing, just to be kept at the bottom, just for like very special people. It's not served in the actual tavern or in the actual restaurant.
Sounds good.